Namaste. We'll begin the solar movement meditation by exhaling and drawing your hands towards the earth. This 5-minute preparation can help you get in the mood for any of the enlivening practices. Inhale, draw your hands up towards your heart, elongating the breath, and exhale, radiate your hands directly out of your heart. So we're invoking the solar energy that rises from the base and then expands in all directions from the heart. So breathing from the base of your throat, step your feet 3 feet apart, heels in, toes out. Come down into yogic squat. Again, inhale, draw your hands up to your heart, and exhale, radiating your hands away. So feel the movement invoke your own radiant energy. Inhale, rising. Exhale, radiating. Inhale, draw your arms up and embody the solar energy, connecting to what inspires you, what you are passionate about, what you live for. Feeling the strength in your legs and letting that strength empower you from the inside. Drawing the energy up from the heels to the pelvic floor, so your strength is buoyant, open. You can chant Om as you inhale and draw the hands up to your heart, or you can just breathe out through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale with full radiance. Now inhale, come into a forward bend, easy with the knees bent, melting the spine, relaxing your neck, getting in the mood for practice, letting everything else go, except this time for yourself. Inhale, rising up. Bring your feet under your hips, hands at your heart fire. Shake out, hands and feet. Tension-free body, open, steady. And now from your heart fire, extend from one side to the other. And this is the movement that our heart actually embodies, giving and receiving through the pumping of the heart. This movement from side to side mirrors that exchange. And see if you can stay in your center, inside this flow of giving and receiving, extending from side to side in the flow of life as your movement. Few more rounds, energizing the spine, churning your natural joy. Now slow it down and come back to your center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, draw your hands down to your vision center, open mind, to your heart center, radiant heart, and to your roots. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, drawing down through your radiant center. Inhale, energized, vital, expressive. Make a dedication for your life through your practice. So we'll begin in a seated, comfortable position for the lunar meditation. You can either have regular cross-legged asana, or you can come into half lotus padmasana. Sweep your hands in front of you, and as you exhale, let the hands cascade over you like a flow of calming energy, not only bathing any stress from your body, but also bathing yourself with blessings, bathing yourself in breath. So as you enjoy this movement, feel your body shift into the lunar qualities of relaxation, smooth and graceful movement, santosha, or inner contentment. Now let your hands settle onto your knees, and we'll begin Nadi Shodhana pranayam. You can make a peace sign, stabilizing that at your forehead. Now close your right nostril and slowly inhale through your left nostril with Ujjayi, breathing from the base of the throat, drinking your breath. Now pause, balance at the top, and exhale slowly through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, pause, and exhale through the left nostril. Now continue a few more rounds on your own, inhaling from the left to the right and the right to the left, creating internal balance between your active and receptive aspects of your nervous system. And when you exhale out through the left nostril, the last time, bring your hand back down with your fingertips in Gyan Mudra, or the mudra of inner knowledge. And feel your breath like a sacred wave, rising from the base of the spine into the fullness of your heart. Exhaling slowly, the breath descends while the spine and crown of the head rises. So become totally absorbed in the rhythm of your breath, releasing, grasping, and gripping. Receiving. Receiving and feeling the sacred flow of your life force. As you exhale, letting go of anything that you're holding on to that's not present in this moment. As you inhale, go into the grace of your flowing breath. As you inhale, feel the flow of your sacred breath. As you're ready, slowly gather that peace and inner tranquility between your hands. And you can listen here with your whole body as you make a dedication in which to infuse your life with the energy of your practice. So listen and make that dedication now. What is your offering to your life? What is your inner prayer? As this meditation comes to a close, gather that energy and offer it to the next moment. Namaste. We will begin standing for this grounding earth flow practice. Learn these foundation movements as the primary vinyasas of this DVD. As you exhale, release your hands towards the earth. Slowly inhale with Ujjayi, breathing from the base of your throat and drawing the hands up towards your heart, feeling the breath moving along the spine. As you exhale, relax your face, even bend the knees to open the base of the spine. Inhale, rising up from your feet to the pelvic floor, the lower belly to the heart. And exhale, grounding, centering, exhaling through your mouth. Inhale, drawing the energy up from the base of the throat so you hear the hissing sound of Ujjayi. Allow this sound to bring a calming rhythm into your flow. Now bring one hand to your lower belly, the other hand to your sacrum. Bend your knees and drop your tailbone towards the earth. Slowly, as you straighten, draw the lower belly to the spine and extend so your heels and crown of the head are extending away from each other. Bending the knees again. Feel this action of drawing up from your roots, expanding the heart. Exhale again. And you want to keep this action present. It's called Uddiyana Bandha, or rising from your roots, throughout the entire practice. Bring your hands towards the earth, and on an inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, feet together. Draw your hands down the center line, opening your heart as you go into a forward bend, Uttanasana. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to your shins. Extend your spine, and exhale, keep that extension as you fold, bending your knees if you need to, or straight legs. Rising again, hands to the floor or to your shins. Exhale, bowing, Uttanasana, neck relaxed. Inhale, press your feet, draw up through the inner legs to your lower belly, and exhale, fold again. This time, slowly rise, and exhale, step back into plank position. Now bring your hands underneath your shoulders and bring your knees down as you press your hands into the earth and spread your shoulders wide. Take your hips over your knees, and on an inhale, draw your knee into your navel, and exhale, take the knee back into Plankasana. Stand on your hands, draw the knee into the navel, and take your foot back again into plank. So keep this rising action through the lower belly, and now create this pulsation in plank, rising through the core with the inhale, and exhale, expanding in the diagonal line into plank. Heels draw away from the heart. Inhale, rounding, letting the neck relax. And then keep that strength of your belly as you extend through your heart and press down through your hands. One more round, and then draw back with that lower belly engaged into downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels to the hips, and exhale, press your heels to the back of your mat. As you lift your heels, feel the inner and outer legs come alive, bending your knees to direct that energy into your lower belly. Now, keeping the hips high, straighten your legs and slowly take your heels down. And either with straight legs or knees bent, keep pulling your hips back so the weight is in the center of your body. Now, on an inhale, feet together, extend the right leg to the sky. And as you exhale, lower the right foot down to the left. Inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. And exhale, lower the left foot to the right. Inhale as you extend the right leg to the sky, lead through the ball of the foot, keeping your hips, shoulders, and hands in alignment. Exhale, bring your foot forward between your hands, and you can have your hand either flat or come onto your fingertips. Now bring your right hand to your shin so that as you lift through your lower belly, and you exhale, try and bring your right knee over your ankle without taking it past your heel. Inhale, lift through the core again. And bring your hand to your back calf now so that when you're lifting, you're also keeping your knee stabilized over your heel. Now bring your hand down, and as you lift up through your belly, send the energy now forward through the front knee in balance and back through your left leg to your left heel. Inhale, rise to the core. You can be on your fingertips or fist. And now exhale, extend in the 4 directions, forward and back, down through the right hip and up through the left thigh. Now inhale, come back to plank, and either knees or straight legs, prepare for chaturanga. Elbows shave your side, lower down in one staff. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, pressing back into Plankasana. And now either knees or straight legs. Chaturanga, the staff is connecting from your heels, hips, shoulders, and crown. Come down to the earth and press your pelvis as you roll your shoulders back for Cobra. Now you can stay in this low Cobra to strengthen your spine, or you can choose to roll into Upward Dog, standing on your hands, shoulders over the wrists, thighs off the ground, drawing the energy evenly through your heart to the crown of the head and back through your toes. As you exhale, press back into Downward Dog. Now create space around your neck by bending your elbows and maintaining that space as you roll your outer shoulders under towards your face. Now keeping that space, press down through your hands, bring the feet together, and inhale, extend your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. And now for the 4 movements of lunge again. Start with your hand to your left shin, and as you coil up through the lower belly, and exhale, radiate the left leg forward, but not past the heel. Inhale, relax the neck, bring the hand to the calf so that when you're coiling up, you're still maintaining that stability. Now feel the flow of your breath extending through the entire base of your body. So as you exhale, radiating forward and back. Inhale, opening the hips. As you exhale, and feel your left hip ground to the earth and right thigh stabilize you by pressing to the sky. Now inhale, come to Plankasana again. And your chaturanga, straight legs or knees bent. Exhale down, shoulder, hips, and heels in alignment. Roll into Upward Dog or Cobra. And exhale, pressing back, Downward Dog. So you can draw the pulsation of the life force into your upper body. Inhale, rounding like cat's breath. Exhale, heart towards the earth. Now bring your feet together, and on an inhale, extend your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, drawing the knee through your center, bringing your foot between your hands. And now take your left knee down, and we'll slowly bring one hand to the lower belly, one hand to the sacrum, and creating Uddiyana Bandha as the base. As you inhale and sweep your arms up, lift through the core and through your side waist and back of your body so that you have this extension through the roots. You can interlace your first 3 fingertips and draw the energy up from your roots to the fingers. Exhale, take your hands down, and inhale into Plankasana again. Exhale, your Chaturanga, knees or straight legs. Roll into Cobra or Upward Dog. And exhale, pull back through your belly, Downward Dog. And bringing your feet together, left leg extends to the sky. Exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. Let your right knee come down, feeling the foundation of the lower belly as the grounding between the earth and the tailbone and the lower belly rising towards the sky. Interlace the first 3 fingers. And exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, prepare and plank. And maintain that integrity as you exhale down into Chaturanga. Inhale into Upward Dog or Cobra. And exhale, press back into Downward Dog. Together, inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it forward between your hands. Now inhale, lift your arms overhead now into Crescent Asana. And you can see the progression from the lunges that we've been in. You can have your hands apart or interlaced together, or you can take your hands behind you. Inhale, go straight up through the core. And exhale, coming down into Plankasana, to Chaturanga. Inhale, rise, standing on your hands, opening from the pubic bone to the heart. And exhale, press back, Downward Dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring your foot forward. Inhale, rise into Crescent Asana, hands apart or interlaced. Exhale, interlace your hands behind you. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, down into Chaturanga now. Feeling the strength and relaxing into that opening of Upward Dog or Cobra. And exhale, Downward Dog. Inhale, right leg extends again. Exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. This time take your back heel down and rise into Virabhadrasana 1. Keep the lunge base. Feel the extension from the lower belly to the fingertips. And as you exhale, bring your hands down and go through the vinyasa with consciousness. Exhale to Chaturanga. Draw your shoulders from Chaturanga into Upward Dog, rolling the shoulders back, and exhale, Downward Dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale as you bring your foot forward to take your back heel down in the diagonal and rise into Virabhadrasana 1. So each asana maintains the progression from one asana to the other. So as you exhale down, see if you can maintain the body action from one asana, one breath to the next. And this creates that centering connection as life flows from one moment to the next with consciousness. Inhale, extend the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. This time as you rise into Virabhadrasana 1, we'll go into another variation. Exhale, bring your hands to your thigh. Take your left hand to your lower belly. And as you draw the energy to the core, roll your shoulders back so you can maintain the halfway point with core integrity. As your hands interlace behind you, exhale, bow, crown of the head to your inner ankle. Now keep your tailbone to your back heel, opening the inner and outer hip. Shoulders stretch to the sky. As you inhale, take your arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to the earth. Pass through plank and your chaturanga. As you rise into upward dog, you're always welcome to skip any of these vinyasas and just go straight to downward dog. This is your practice. Feet together, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it forward between your hands. Back heel grounds. Inhale, hands to the thigh. Coil through Uddiyana Bandha, keeping your shoulders back and your back heel, tailbone, heart, and crown in alignment. Interlace your hands, and as you bow, bow to the earth. Release any tension through your neck, any excess thought. Rising up with that clarity, arms stretch overhead. And exhale down in a flow, maintaining the rising energy underneath your body. Exhale, keep that into chaturanga, and rise into upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Bring your feet together and inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring your foot forward between your hands. Back heel comes down. Inhale, rise into Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, interlace your hands and bow forward. Inhale, rising now in a flow, arms stretch overhead. And exhale, passing through the sacred vinyasa. Inhale, rising into upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. So repeating the same cycle with even greater integrity and grace. Bring the foot forward slowly between your hands. Grounding through the back heel, maintaining the lunge as you reach your arms up. Exhale, interlace your hands behind you and bow forward. Inhale, rising into Virabhadrasana 1. And exhale, passing through your vinyasa. Slowly rise. And exhale, pressing back. Now feet together. Right leg to the sky. This time you can open your hip while keeping your shoulders even. And exhale, bring the foot forward, back heel down. Come up through your left arm, circling over the crown of your head for Virabhadrasana 2. As you inhale, draw your hands to the core and lift through the pelvic floor. As you exhale and radiate your arms, radiate the energy evenly in 4 directions through your legs. Now keep that base and inhale into side warrior 2. And exhale, stay in one plane as your elbow comes to your thigh. Roll the chest to the sky. Now sweep the arm down and inhale, come into Virabhadrasana 2. And exhale, hands come to the earth. Inhale. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, rise, enlivening the legs. Exhale, pressing back. Feet together. Inhale, open through your hip. Exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands, back heel down, and rise into Virabhadrasana 2. So the same cycle. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart as you lift through the pelvic floor. Exhale, radiating the energy from the core. Inhale, reaching back into side warrior. Stay grounded through your left hip. Exhale, bring your elbow to the thigh and the right arm sweeping overhead. Rolling the shoulder to the face, sweep the arm back and inhale into Virabhadrasana 2. And exhale, flowing down through Chaturanga. Inhale, rise into Upward Dog. And now exhale, bring your knees to the earth, the width of your mat, toes together, and rest your head onto your hands so that you can feel the energy that you've circulated through this earth foundation practice. Open hips, open heart, open mind. We will begin on all fours with cat's breath to prepare your entire being for this heart-opening back bend sequence with twists, lunge, and back bends in an energizing flow. Inhale, opening. Exhale, bowing to your heart. And exhale, bowing. Inhale, lift the back leg so the knee is bent. Getting used to the balance, exhale. Inhale, lift the back leg, and then press into downward dog. And bring the foot forward between your hands. Now take your left foot close to your right big toe, and on an inhale, sweep the right arm up for this beginning twist and lunge. Exhale, let the arm come under, neck relaxes. Inhale, sweep the arm up so you're taking the weight off your left wrist and shoulder. Exhale, the hand comes down, relax the neck. Inhale, try and twist into your upper back. Belly stays steady. Exhale, hand comes to the earth. Take the left knee down, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bow in the forward bend. And as you're ready, exhale completely. Inhale, come forward and press back. Right knee to the sky, reach across with the left hand, press the foot into the hand, open into Dhanurasana. And exhale, bring the foot down. And exhale, come down slightly, and inhale, rise. Exhale, changing sides. Reach across, get the left foot, inhale, rising. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising. Exhale. Now keep your left leg up and press back into downward dog with the knee bent. Straightening the leg and then bring the foot forward between your hands. Right hand close to the left big toe. Inhale, twisting into your upper body. Exhale, hand comes down, let the neck relax. Inhale, rising and twisting into your upper body. Exhale, hand comes down. Inhale, open. And exhale, hand comes to the earth. Knee comes down. Lift your heart and relax. So drinking your breath, gazing from the backs of the eyes into your heart, so that in moments of stillness or in moments of movement, You're focusing on being centered into your heart awareness. Now inhale, take your left foot back. This preparation really helps us for the back bending as it frees the base of the spine. Changing legs, inhale, take the opposite leg. These half bow variations will be part of this sequence, as you can see. So gradually you begin to open. We'll translate this now as you stretch your arms out in front of you and lower down into Anahata Asana. Heart-centered awareness and breath. Backs of the eyes, gazing inward. Translate this now as you come forward. Onto the fingertips, sucking the weight into the palm, low cobra. Or if you have the choice, you can reach for the back foot with both hands and rise into the half bow. Exhale down and relax. If you can do the other side, catch the foot with both hands, rising up. Then from the release downward, prepare to come again. Hands under the shoulders. Rise, feeling the front of the thighs open like a wave, extending and coiling back. Exhale, downward dog. Now bring your feet together. This time take both elbows to the earth to open your shoulders even more fully. Lift the heels to the hips to the sky. Exhale, taking the heels to the back of your mat. And now straightening your arms so you're back into downward dog. Pulsing through the heart now like cat's breath. And then feet together, extend the right leg to the sky with the inhale. And walking back into the standing splits. Bend both legs and then extend to the sky. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale. And then inhale, come up halfway. Hips parallel, bending the back leg. Reach across with your left hand to catch your foot. And once you catch it, extend the foot into the sky. Slightly contract and expand. And then walk your hands back out with the right leg still extended into downward dog. And exhale, bring that foot forward between your hands. Take the left knee down. And as you're ready, go ahead and prepare to twist again. Taking the foot in a diagonal, left hand under the shoulder, reaching back for your left foot. Arcing back, either gaze downward or upward. And exhale, opening the quadricep by holding the foot as you bow forward. Inhale, open, twisting from the left to the right. Exhale, bowing. Inhale, let your heart open the body through your expression. Exhale. Back to center. Sit back and then open your left knee to the side. Flex your right foot, lift your heart. And exhale, either elbow to the inside, left arm opens. Or you can bring your shoulder to the inside, catching your back foot, and bring the opposite arm overhead for the full pose of gate pose or Parigasana. Now here, if you gently rock, you'll be able to fully extend from the contact of your shoulder against your inner knee. Now inhale, rising up, and exhale, bow into the forward bend, Janu Shirshasana. Again, there's a subtle twisting action as you move your navel across to the center of your thigh, lengthening the spine with your breath. Inhale, coming up. And then shift into the lunge, sweeping the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands behind you. And then coming into the lunge back bend. Rooting down and catching the foot with both hands. If you can't do that, stay with the original lunge back bend, and gradually over time you'll be able to press your foot into your hand and open. Now hands to the earth. As you're ready, go ahead and straighten, extending back. Take the right leg behind you, then the left leg behind you in plank. And now shift the right foot in front of you and enjoy the side movement. Now changing sides. Inhale, come into Vashisthasana, either your foot in front of you, or you can take the foot behind you with the sacrum level and fluid arm. Now exhale back into downward dog. Inhale, extend the left leg to the sky and walk back into standing splits. Bending your knee first so that you can ground and coil and then expand with the inhale. And then from here, come up halfway, bending both knees, catch the foot with the opposite arm. Press your foot into your hand, inhale, open. Exhale, gently contract. And as you're ready, walk your hands out into downward dog, keeping the left leg extended. Now exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. Knee comes down. Widen your left foot, bringing the foot into a diagonal, right hand under your shoulder, and reach for the back foot with your left hand. Press your foot into your hand, arcing back. And exhale, bowing forward as far as it feels good. Inhale, press your hand, either looking down or looking back. This is this Radha Krishna Asana, this variation that came through my practice that really brings incredible fluidity of expression, beauty, and love. So as you come down, release your hand, straighten your leg, lift your heart with the inhale, and shift back for Parigasana. Open your right knee, take your elbow to the inside of your knee, extend your arm to the sky. Touch your heart, inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. And exhale. Now keep opening your torso with this pulse, gently curling into yourself. And then as you exhale, pressing your shoulder against your inner knee to twist towards the sky. Now on an inhale, slowly come up to center and prepare for head to knee pose. Draw your navel over the center, and as you exhale, come down, clasping where you can, either holding your wrist or hands by the side. Elongate your spine. Relax the back of your neck. And on an inhale, slowly come up. Now shift forward into lunge, drawing your back knee in. And as you inhale, sweep your arms up. You can either bring your hands to your sacrum, rooting down and extending back, or you can catch the back foot with both hands. So in either choice, rise evenly through your torso. Now take your hands to the earth, straighten the left leg, and bow. Now on an inhale, shift forward again, sweep the arms overhead. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your sacrum, root down through your hips. And you can either keep your hands to your sacrum or reach to catch your back foot. And on an inhale, draw the energy into your upper chest. Come onto all fours, stretch your hands out in front of you. Exhale down into Anahata Asana, shifting forward. And as you're ready, bend your knees and catching the foot with both hands. Inhale, rising up. And this time shift to the left, holding your right foot with your left hand and steadying yourself by taking your right arm in front of your heart. As the foot releases back and away, make sure there's no compression in your sacrum. Coming back to center, hold the foot with both hands. Exhale, come down. And now changing sides. Bend your left knee, catch the foot with both hands. Inhale, rise, spreading the toes. And exhale, roll to the right. Release your left hand in front of your heart. And let the left leg climb up towards the back of your heart. This should feel really good, and you're relaxing your neck on the earth as well. Now as you're ready, come back to center. Catch the foot with both hands. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, coming down. So as you rest into yourself, prepare now Urdhva Dhanurasana or bridge pose variations. You can come onto your back, keep that relaxation. Follow the opening in your body as you lengthen your tailbone, sweep your arms overhead. Sternum and tailbone reach away as you exhale, lowering down vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, lifting up slowly. And it's your choice. You can bring your hands to your sacrum, lengthening your tailbone through your hands. You can extend one leg to the sky, and then the other leg to the sky. Or you can always maintain simple bridge pose. Now as you're ready, lower down, lifting the heels vertebrae by vertebrae. And exhale, relax your hands by your side. Now you can continue in bridge pose, or you can reach your arms overhead for wheel. As your hands come by your ears, keep elongating your tailbone And on an inhale, come up onto the crown of your head, squeezing your elbows in so that as you straighten your arms, your shoulders are over your fingertips. And if you feel pressure in your lower back, lift your heels so you can elongate your tailbone and extend evenly through both sides of your body. So inhale, rising up, and as you exhale, look up and slowly lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. So you can continue with bridge pose, or you can come up into Urdhva Dhanurasana again. On an inhale, rising up, pausing on the crown of the head. You can stay with straight Urdhva Dhanurasana or wheel, or you can bring your feet together for the one-legged wheel. This is an intermediate version, so elongate through the tailbone, and on an inhale, extend your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, lower the right leg down, and then changing sides. Inhale, extend the left leg to the sky, and exhale, lower the foot down. And then as you're ready, slowly lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Now bring your knees into your chest and gently rock your spine. Really receive your practice. So after back bends, we need to come into a counter pose. So keep your right knee into your chest and take your right foot with your left hand to the side, so you're in pigeon pose, but on your back. Now you can stay here, or you can elongate your left leg and either keep the right knee bent as you twist to the left, or straighten the leg and look towards the right. Activate both legs, extending through your heels. You can allow your neck to just relax slowly from one side to the other. Unwinding as you inhale and bring your knee back to center. And then as you exhale, relax the leg down, preparing to change sides. So inhale, draw your left knee into your chest. As you exhale, bring your foot across to the right, keeping your knee and heel even. Slowly either stay there, keep the knee bent, or extend the foot to the side. So as you're twisting, you're drawing your left hip back to center. The slow unwinding through your neck from side to side is beginning to bring you into the relaxed state of the lunar or cooling aspects of the yoga practice. So inhale, slowly come back to center. Hug the knee into the chest. And as you exhale, relax the leg down into Shavasana, or deep relaxation pose. So feel a deep inhale and exhale through your mouth from the crown of the head to your feet, letting your body completely melt into the earth after a wonderful practice. Let's begin on all fours. In this fluid vinyasa, we will flow from side to side with different variations to liberate your creative energy. Spread your chest open, and as you exhale, begin to round in cat's breath. Inhaling, press through your hands, draw your chest forward, but now begin to circle through your upper body. So like the water element, let your spine ripple and undulate, moving like a river, bending into the side body, letting your neck relax, bending your elbows, and really liberating your spinal column like a snake, restoring the fluidity and health of your spine. Let the crown of the head and tailbone shift towards each other, And then you can follow that movement as you shift back toward your heels and begin to snake or paint the spine forward and back. Sometimes we don't know how flexible we are until we give ourselves the freedom, like an open canvas, to discover and create who we are. So as you're ready, press through your hands and extend back through your hips into downward facing dog. Bring your feet together, and we'll start with extending the left leg to the sky with the inhale. As you exhale, lower your foot down and exchange sides. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Now exhale, bring your foot forward into lunge, and on an inhale, coil through your belly, relaxing your neck. And exhale, extend through your legs, forward and back, opening your chest. Inhale, rounding, imagining your body like a buoy in the ocean. Exhale, bringing the heart forward. Now shift your left foot to the center and come into yogic squat. As you round again, extend your heart forward, pressing your elbows against your knee. Inhale, rounding up, and exhale, getting ready to change. Inhale, and exhale, shift to the other side into lunge. Inhale, pulsing, rising up through the center, and exhale, extending evenly through your legs, opening your chest. Inhale, rounding again, and exhale, expanding. Now, inhale, take your knees down, extend your arms out in front of you, and lower down into Anahata Asana, or half Chaturanga. Now slowly come through onto your belly, hands under your shoulders, or you can bring your elbows under your shoulders, and begin to unwind your neck. A lot of times our spine is held by a rigid position of our neck. So as you unwind your neck, only following what feels good, you can begin to translate this into a full spinal movement. Begin by rolling your shoulders in a figure-8 pattern. So you're following your own internal guidance system, including letting the legs flow with the open spine. Now as you're ready, push up onto all fours, open your pelvis to the sky, and pull back through the pelvis into downward facing dog. Bring your feet together again. And this time begin by undulating through the spine, rounding with the inhale, and exhaling, drawing the heart to the earth. As you're ready, on an inhale, extend the right leg to the sky, expressing the fluidity from the hands to the feet. Exhale, lower the foot down. Inhale, exchanging sides. And exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. So beginning here in another variation, a twisting variation in lunge, right hand down, the left arm opens, and as you exhale, let the hand relax underneath your body. Inhale, opening, liberating the upper back. Exhale, relax your spine onto your thigh. Now shift your right heel in, come into yogic squat, your hips finding the halfway point, and this time coming up higher so that you can twist low to the earth. One side and then the other. As you alternate between your shoulders, spread your hips open from your hands pressing against your thighs. Now slowly take your hands down and shift to the other side, widening your legs if you need to. Press down with your left hand, and on an inhale, extend the right arm to the sky. Exhale, let the hand come down, relaxing the neck, and translating that relaxation into the twist again as you open. And exhale, take your hand down, and inhale, come into Anahata Asana again, on both knees, extending your arms out in front of you. And exhale, lower down to the ground, creating space around your neck, rolling your shoulders open. Now inhale, come through, either elbows under the shoulders or hands under the shoulders. Roll into the fluid back bend, Sahaja or spontaneous cobra. Now every time you rise, it'll be a new experience. And this is how the water element is infinitely creative. As you come down, translate this now into upward dog like a wave, and exhale back into downward dog. Now this time, continuing the pulse through the upper body while bending one knee and straightening the other leg. As you alternate, feel the chest open and the backs of the legs beginning to become more and more flexible. So on an inhale, extend your left leg to the sky, and exhale, bring it down. On an inhale, extend the right leg to the sky, and exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. Now shift to the center, bend your left knee and straighten your right leg. This is called Skandasana, and it's a variation on yogic squat. The hands are under the shoulders, and as you flow from one side to the other, inhale rising and exhale lowering down. Listen to your knees so that you only lower down as far as it feels good, rising through the pelvic floor, heart and hips even. Now, as you extend from side to side, if you have the strength and integrity through your inner legs, then shift and allow there to be an expressive flow through your upper body. You can imagine that you're seaweed in the ocean or a bird flying above the ocean. Enjoy your creative flow. Now slowly come back to center, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, come up halfway, and exhale, fold. This is Prasarita Padottanasana, or wide angle forward bend. Now inhale, come up halfway, press through your hands, extending the spine, and exhale, fold again. Now this time, as you rise with the inhale, exhale and turn over your left leg, taking your knees to the earth for Anahata Asana, coming down to the earth. Now slowly come through, and this time enjoy a variation of the fluid cobra or fluid locust pose. And here it's like you're paddling on a surfboard or a raft. Your neck is free, you're strengthening your spine without any rigidity held in the face or neck. Feel this beautiful combination of your strength and creativity. Now exhale down and prepare to rise, hands under the shoulders, upward dog, and exhale, press back into downward dog. Now on an inhale, lift your heels and sway the heels to the right and left, one heel in front of the other big toe. As you sway, lengthen your side waist and make sure you're extending so that you're not feeling this in your lower back. Now come back to center, and on an inhale, extend through the right leg. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, extend through the left leg. Exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. Now this time come up into the base of Virabhadrasana 2, back foot in a diagonal. As you bring your hands towards your heart, inhale and radiate so that you're opening your inner left thigh and inner back leg is lifting to the sky. Now bring your hand to your side waist or to your back leg for side warrior. And as you exhale, bring your elbow to your thigh, extending the right arm overhead. Now this time, bring that same arm past through yogic squat. Come into Viratu on the other side, aligning your base, drawing the hands to the heart as you inhale, and exhale, radiating away. Now on an inhale, come into side warrior, extending through your side waist, staying in one plane, and exhale, bringing the elbow to the thigh, sweeping the arm overhead, and as you exhale, draw the arm through the center line. Now in a flow, inhale, extend your arm overhead, and exhale, coming through the center line. Now inhale, coming back into side warrior, and exhale, elbow to thigh, extend the arm overhead. Now come through the center line, sweeping into Utthita Parshvakonasana, side angle pose. Exhale, coming back into side warrior with the inhale. And exhale, elbow to thigh, side angle pose. And exhale, the hand comes all the way around. And inhale. Exhale, flowing to the other side. Inhale, the arm extends overhead. And this time, exhale down into Anahata Asana again. Stretch your arms out in front of you and melt down. Now slide through, and this time come into the fluid locust or Sahaja Shalabhasana. Free your neck, moving in slow motion so that you're enjoying all the variations through the spine. Exhale, rest for a moment, hands under the shoulders, and inhale, rise into upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now bend your knees and draw the spine forward and back like a tide. You can combine this with the side waist shifting through the heels, rippling through the spine and the pelvis. And then we'll translate that into movement. Extend the left leg to the sky and exhale, bring it down. Then extend the right leg to the sky and bring the foot forward between your hands. Inhale, come up into Virabhadrasana 2, warrior pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, radiate into side warrior pose. Exhale, elbow to thigh, arm extends overhead, and this time draw the body down and come up through the other side into side warrior pose. That's your inhale, and exhale, elbow to thigh, arm caressing the sky. And release down with the exhale, and inhale coming up. Now enjoy this fluid flow. Exhale, elbow to thigh, and follow that all the way down so that it's a big inhale as you come up into side warrior asana. Now we'll prepare to change. Exhale, come down. Open the side waist. And then, as you inhale, let the arm take you back to center, straight legs for wide forward bend pose, Prasarita Padottanasana. Exhale, coming down. Now inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Now this time, bend your knees and let your upper body flow. Now you're releasing the spine with gravity, letting your arms paint along the earth. And you can bring this up to standing. This is your own creative flow. You can close your eyes if you like. You can exhale, lower down, and find your own pattern of low to the earth and rising. Now, if you like, you can take this into a side flow in which you're extending your arms from side to side and circling both arms over the crown of the head. All of your joints love this fluid movement. Stay steady through your core. And now come back to center. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, interlace your hands. Inhale, rising up, and exhale, fold into Prasarita Padottanasana. Now press your feet, and on an inhale, coming up halfway, hands beneath the shoulders. Now turn over your left leg. Take your knees down. Prepare for the back bend again as you lower to the earth. And now slowly come through with the inhale. And you can rest here for a moment. I'm going to turn around so that you can see me more easily. So as you're relaxing, you're preparing for your last back bend. So let go of any strain and prepare to rise with power and grace. Now slide your hands under your shoulders. Go ahead and rise. Experiencing Cobra now in its classical form. And then shifting back into Wisdom Pose with the knees wide. Come through with the inhale, rise into Cobra, drawing the energy from the lower back to the heart, and exhale, going back into Wisdom Pose. Feeling the fluid movement, rising as a wave, exhaling, coiling back into Wisdom Pose. Sliding through this time, bend your knees, catch your outer ankles, press your pelvis, and on an inhale, open for bow pose or Dhanurasana. Exhale, slightly contract down, press your pelvis, inhale, open. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release and relax on your belly. So you can let the hips sway slowly from side to side, continuing to connect with your primarily fluid body. And as you're ready, slowly come up onto all fours. And you can shift around into Upavishta Konasana. So legs wide, shift from side to side, and this is a counter pose for the back bend. So we're going to first twist, opening the side body. Bring your elbow to the inner thigh, extend the arm overhead. If you're more flexible, you can bring your shoulder to the inside, clasping one arm over and the other hand on the inner leg. Inhale, rising up, elbow to the inner thigh, or you can go deeper and opening the body in the side variation or Parigasana. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, wave the spine forward. Hands under the shoulders. Exhale, releasing forward. You can have elbows under the shoulders, or if you can come all the way down, staying active through your legs. Continue to feel the pulse of your breath as you release your body deeper towards the earth. Now on an inhale, coming up, bring your feet together and your hands at your heart, and bow to the flow of your creative life force. Taking in any wisdom from your practice that you can bring into the flow of your daily life. Come onto your hands and knees to slowly begin this deep relaxation flow that opens the body with the rhythm of peace. Take your knees the width of your mat, and as you're ready, exhale back into child's pose, which I like to call wisdom pose. As you place one hand on top of the other, listen inwardly. Now as you're ready, inhale, open the heart again. And as you exhale, shift back into wisdom pose, slow and grounding. Slowly rise. Inhale, spreading the chest. And exhale, shifting back. Slow, steady, calm. Letting any tensions melt off your shoulders as you gently sway from side to side. So we'll be in this slow sway, like you're being gently rocked by your own inner rhythm. Coming up onto all fours, bring your knees together, stand on your hands, open your chest, and exhale, melt back into downward facing dog. Now on an inhale, extend your right leg to the sky. And as you exhale, slowly bring the foot down, and on an inhale, let the left leg stroke the sky. And exhale, left foot to the right. Inhale, changing legs, right leg extends. And exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands, the left knee down. Now inhale, slowly come up, and exhale, sweep your hands down. Left hand to the side waist, extend the right arm over, opening the side waist so that you're liberating your rib cage to take deeper inhales and longer exhales as your hand comes down in front of the body. Now from here, interlace your hands behind you Open your chest with the inhale. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the earth. Straighten your right leg, lift your heart halfway, and exhale, bow and fold. Now on an inhale, slide forward, opening your hips through lunge, going down as far as it feels good. And exhale, return to the forward bend with a long spine. Inhale, shifting forward. And exhale, flex your foot. Lengthen through the backs of your legs, keeping your hip over your knee. Now inhale, coming forward. Exhale. And then on an inhale, take your right knee to your left knee. Stretch your hands out in front of you and come down into Anahata Asana, heart towards the earth. Exhale, shift forward. Elbows under the shoulders, open your heart and unwind the neck, releasing any stress or tension, or just feeling the pleasure of the open space. Inhale, extend through the spine. And exhale, hands under the shoulders. And on an inhale, rise into cobra, low, or if you come up all the way, roll the shoulders back, expressing the openness of your fluid spine. And then bow into prostration. From here, we're going into sacred rolling. So let your body flow to the right side, making any shape that you like, letting your body go. And as you roll back to center and to the opposite side, this sacred rolling is one of the ways of releasing any held tension in the nervous system. Now come back to center, and we'll repeat that cycle throughout this relaxing flow. So as we come back into wisdom pose, we begin another cycle, relaxing even deeper. Now coming up onto all fours, open your chest with the inhale. Stretch your hips back into downward dog. Feet together. On an inhale, extend your left leg to the sky. And lower down and changing legs, right leg to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Now inhale, extend the left leg to the sky and bring the foot forward between your hands. Right knee down. On an inhale, extend your left arm to the right, hand to the side waist or to the floor. Inhale, extending the opposite arm, making sure you stay in one plane without any compression. Interlace your fingers, rise up through your heart, freeing your rib cage from any held stress. Hands to the earth, and exhale, relax into the forward bend. Continuing to feel the flow of your breath, guiding your way. Inhale, coming forward into the hip opener. Exhale, relaxing back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, relaxing back into the forward bend. Now inhale, come forward. And this time exhale, knees together, hands extend out in front of you. Relax into Anahata, heart towards the earth. And coming forward, open the chest. And this time, come into the fluid cobra, unwinding the neck, feeling spacious and free. Exhale, come down and roll to the left. And melt down again and roll to the other side. And as you come back to center, hands release, rise and press back, heart open into downward facing dog. So enjoy a cat's breath cycle in downward dog, rounding through the upper body, exhaling the heart to the earth. Bring your feet together. Inhale, extend the right leg to the sky, elongating the body, bending the knee at the top. And exhale, bring the foot forward, left knee to the earth, and walk your foot to the left for pigeon pose. Now you can open your heart here, and as you exhale and come forward, if your right hip is off the ground, then you can place a blanket under your hip. Starting off on your elbows, we're going to do this meandering pigeon pose to open the side waist and allow the nervous system to unwind. So walk your hands to the right and then meander to the other side, crossing your arms if you like, really feeling the earth slowly opening to the other side. And coming back to center, coming onto the elbows. And if you can go deeper, then place one hand on top of the other and now melt into your breath. Long exhales, if you like, through the mouth, downloading any tension, moving into the place of pure being. Become one with your breath. Breath as consciousness, feeling unified within yourself. Now exhale to your base and inhale, enliven your spine. Exhale, relaxing even more deeply. And as you're ready, bring your hands under your shoulders, rise into cobra in pigeon pose. And exhale, take your left leg around, right foot to the inside of the left leg for Janu Shirshasana, or head to knee pose. Start by taking your right foot to your outer left foot, drawing the navel across and moving towards your forward bend. As you elongate the spine, let your shoulders stay relaxed. And allow your breath to cleanse your heart-mind. Now on an inhale coming up, take your left foot to the outside of your right knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, extend your right arm up, either hugging the knee with a long spine. If you can go deeper, take your elbow to the outside. And here we're going to pulse through the heart, so gently draw the left side of the body towards the center and extend the spine open, clasping if you can. So continue that pulsation through the upper body, so that you don't freeze the spine, but stay relaxed and fluid. Now come around for Gomukhasana, another wonderful hip opener. With both knees crossed, you're opening your outer hip as you bow forward as far as you can. So rest in peace, listening to the beautiful flute music and the voice as if you're being bathed in sound. Exhaling deeply, and on an inhale, slowly come up, centering yourself. Now release your hands to the earth and lift your body so you're turning to come to the other side. Inhale, extend, and exhale. Bring your feet behind you, one knee and then the other under your hips, and press back into downward dog. Now from here, take your knees to the earth, heart to the earth, and slide through onto your belly. Come into the fluid cobra, listening through your inner ears, enjoying yourself. And as you come down, prepare for the sacred rolling. Roll to the right, royally relaxed. And roll to the other side in your own sanctuary. And now coming onto your belly, hands under the shoulders, press back slowly, opening the chest into downward dog. Feet together. Inhale, left leg extends to the sky, bending the knee, opening the hip. And exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. As your back knee comes down, walk into pigeon pose. Place a blanket under your hip if you need to. Inhale, open your chest. And exhale, melting forward. So we'll wander again, starting to the left. So walk your hands, feeling your way, extending and opening your side waist. And crossing your left arm and then your right, extending to the other side. As you come back to center, either on your elbows or one hand on top of the other, relax again into pigeon pose. So as you feel this opening through your outer hip, translate that into a whole body, a whole heart and mind opening. So feel the interrelatedness of all the dimensions of yourself. As you relax through your body, you also release your inner space, freeing any held thoughts or held emotions, allowing your deep connection to your life force, to your spirit, to rise and fill your body, being renewed by your inner spirit. So rising up now, slowly take your right leg around, bring your left foot to the inside of your right thigh, twist to the right slightly, and then go down as far as you can maintain the extended spine. Exhaling, and continue to drink your breath slow and deep along the back of the throat, the sacred ocean sound of Ujjayi. Now inhale coming up. Draw your right foot over your left knee. Stretch the left arm to the sky. Bring the elbow to the outside. Extend the spine. And find your place to create the lever, clasping or the elbow against the knee. Now draw the right side of your body to the center and press against the lever to revolve and open with the inhale. Exhale back to center. And take your knee around, spreading your arms and bowing into this wonderful, calming hip opener, Gomukhasana. So let the peace of your practice ripple out in invisible waves into the fabric of your life. Letting there be peace in the way that you move in the world, in the way that you rest within yourself. And translate that in the way you move now as you come up. Shift to the left and very gracefully turn around to the other side. And here we're going to release our legs and come onto your back, bringing your feet together, holding your inner ankles, letting the hips open as you again unwind your neck from side to side. So extend your legs. Deep peace to you. Namaste. Come onto all fours for this enlivening sequence that integrates strength and fluidity through arm balances, standing poses, and back bends. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And as you inhale, open the chest, elongate the spine. And as you exhale, round and let the back of your neck go. Inhaling, opening the spine again. And exhale, beginning to feel the union of your breath and movement as we go into this fire and water practice. Now on an inhale, shift back onto your knees and take your feet wider for yogic squat, malasana. Exhale, bow to your heart. And as you inhale, press your elbows against your knees and elongate the spine, opening the chest. Exhale, bowing, and inhale, opening the chest. So this movement will become important throughout the entire practice. As you bend your knees now and interlace your hands behind you, let your neck sway from side to side. You can either keep your knees bent or straight legs, opening your shoulders And then on an inhale, sweep your hands back and walk them out for downward facing dog. So step forward now, straddling your mat. So you're 3 feet apart. Take your heels in and elbows to the inside of your knees. On an inhale, bow. And as you exhale, draw your heart forward. So it's the reverse breath of cat's breath. Inhale, rounding. But as you exhale, you're opening your hips, pressing the elbows against your knees. Inhale, round again. And exhale, feel the spreading open of the hips. Straighten the legs now, lift your heart halfway. And exhale, bowing and fold. Inhale, come up again, elongating the spine. And exhale, bow and fold, opening the backs of the legs slowly with your breath and movement. Rising with the inhale halfway. And exhale, take your hands under your shoulders and press back into plank position. Now lower down into chaturanga with knees or straight legs. And on an inhale, roll into upward dog. Exhale, pull back into downward dog. So bring your feet together, and on an inhale, extend your right leg to the sky, bending the knee to open your hips in external rotation while the shoulders stay even. As you exhale, draw your knee into your chest and bring the foot forward between your hands. Now take your back heel down, and on an inhale, come up into Virabhadrasana 2. Bring your hand to your side waist, or wrapping the arm around to the inside of the right thigh. On an inhale, extend either straight up or lifting over your waist for side warrior. As you exhale, straighten your legs and lower down into Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. Bend your knee. Inhale, come up into side warrior. Exhale, pull your hip back, long torso, into triangle asana. Now keep your chest rolling to the sky. Bend your knee. And on an inhale, rising, opening through the side waist. And as you exhale, lower down on either side of the foot. Take the left knee down and straighten the right leg. And lower with the exhale into forward bend. So elongate the spine. Keep your breath smooth and steady. And on an inhale, come up into lunge and either take your hands to the earth with straight arms or your elbows to the earth. And breathe here as you open your hips with gravity. So as you're ready, come back up into plank. Exhale, your vinyasa, chaturanga to the earth. And inhale, roll your shoulders back into low cobra. Exhale, and then inhale, rise into high cobra. And these are always your choice, listening to your body. You can rise into upward dog is another option. And exhale, press back into downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, opening your hip. And as we bring the foot forward, we'll repeat that same sequence now on the left side. So back arch comes to the front heel, setting yourself up for Virabhadrasana 2. Now you can bring your hand to your side waist or to the inside of your left thigh. And on an inhale, extend into side warrior. And keeping that long side waist as you extend your left leg for Utthita Trikonasana or triangle asana. Bend your knees, rise up again with the inhale. And exhale, maintaining that long extended torso, pressing through your feet. Inhale, rise again. And exhale, extend into triangle pose. Inhale, rise. And exhale, coming down. Now take your right knee to the ground and straighten your left leg. And exhale, bow and fold. So lengthening your spine with your breath. And on an inhale, come into lunge. Hands to the inside or elbows to the inside. Drinking the flow of Ujjayi, the victorious breath. Always keeping a steady connection to your breath rising from your roots to your heart. And as you exhale from your heart, back down to your hips. On an inhale, come to plank. And exhale your chaturanga all the way to the earth. This time we'll come into a variation. As you bend your knees, take the inside arch of your feet. Now press your pelvis and rise into bow pose or Dhanurasana. Try and lift evenly through your heart, rocking back. And as you exhale, come down into the prostration position. And as you're ready, bring your hands under your shoulders and rise into upward dog, or just press back into downward dog. As you're ready, looking forward, walk your feet towards your hands. You can do this kind of as a saunter so that the hips are swaying from side to side. And come into yogic squat again. If you need to, sit onto the earth, elbows to your inner knees, hands to your heart. If you can go deeper, prepare for Bhujapidasana, bringing your hands to the inside and then holding your outer ankles. If you can go deeper still, put your hands on the ground and cross one foot over the other. You can also balance one foot on the ground as you begin to evolve in this arm balance and hip opener. Now slowly come down and bring your hands underneath your feet as a counter pose. You can either bend your knees or straighten your legs. And exhale, fold. So the sequence will continue to evolve through the standing poses and the arm balances. So I will always show you the different stages. Come up halfway with the inhale. And go ahead and step your feet again 3 feet apart. This time bring your hands to your hips and come up with a flat back. You can turn your toes out, and as you come down into Malasana yogic squat, bring your fingertips to the inside of your thighs, and we'll twist through the upper body, grounding one shoulder towards the earth, the other shoulder extends back. Inhale, rising. Exhale, rooting one shoulder and twisting into your upper body. Now changing sides. Inhale, rising. Exhale, twisting, pressing into your inner thighs. Now inhale, come back to center. Straighten your legs, feet parallel. Extend your arms by your side. And as you exhale, interlace your hands behind you. Rise up with the inhale. And exhale, forward bend, either with your knees bent or with straight legs. so you can release your arms towards the earth. Every time you exhale, the hands relax with gravity, and on an inhale, come up halfway, hands under the shoulders, and press back into Plankasana. And then downward dog. Now bring your feet together, and on an inhale, extend the right leg with an open hip again. Exhale, bring your foot forward, take the back heel down, and this time rise into Virabhadrasana 2 again. Hand to the side waist or to the inner thigh. Inhale, extend out of your hip for side warrior. And exhale, triangle pose again. Hand to the shin or behind you, rolling the thigh, belly, chest to the sky. And this time, free the top arm to the sky. And as you exhale, you can either have your knee bent or straight leg, but maintain your balance for Ardha Chandrasana, or crescent pose. So looking forward, shift your weight, left knee bent or straight, and rise into the balance. Extend your heel directly out of your hip, and if you want to go deeper, you can bend the right knee and reach behind you for your back ankle for a quadricep opening. Keep one line of energy from your knee, navel, and heart. And then as you're ready, inhale, straighten the back leg, and exhale, come back into Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, flow into the side warrior again, and exhale, elbow to thigh, arm reaches overhead. Now you can stay here or come down into full Utthita Parshvakonasana, left hand by your side waist. Inhale, sweep the arm overhead, spinning the arm to the face. Knee presses against your inner shoulder. And then as you're ready, exhale, come down. Left knee to the earth. Straighten your right leg, and exhale, fold into the forward bend. So in these sequences, we're covering a lot of diversity in the asanas. And so as you come forward into the lunge, each asana is preparing you for the next. You can reach back now for your back foot with your right hand. You can widen your right foot, and now we'll do the quadricep opening in the lunge. Long exhale here. And on an inhale, rise and turn your left foot to the right, preparing for half Vishvamitrasana, or the arm balance related to Bhujapidasana. Extend your arm underneath your right leg, and now draw your left heel to your hip. And if you can, extend your right leg. It's actually possible if you follow the different stages. And so some of you are still opening the hip. And those of you that can, will straighten the leg, and we'll all meet back now in downward dog. So bring your feet together, and the same sequence on the left side. Inhale, open your hip to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the foot forward. Rise into Virabhadrasana 2. And wrap your hand either to the side waist or to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, extend into Vira 2. And exhale, hand to the shin or to the earth into Triangle Asana. Now inhale, sweep your arm overhead. If you need to, bend your knees slightly. As we prepare for the balance pose, half moon or Ardha Chandrasana. Bend your left knee, shift your weight forward, left hand directly in alignment with your shoulder. And now extend your back leg. Radiate out of your hip. Take your right hand by your side. And only if you feel steady, bend the left knee, bend the top leg, reach back and catch the foot. And now press your foot into your hand and open into the quadricep variation of half moon pose. Now inhale, extend your foot out of your hip, and exhale, shift back so that you can rise into Vira 2. Inhale, shift into side warrior. Exhale, elbow to thigh, arm sweeps overhead again. If you can, take your hand to the inside of your left leg. Exhale, sweep the hand by your side. Inhale, extend the arm to the sky. And now exhale, shift to the earth. Right knee down, left leg straightens, lift your heart, and exhale, bow. As you're ready, come forward into lunge. Bring your hands on the inside and reach back with your top arm so that the left hand catches your back ankle. Long exhale, opening your back quadriceps. And inhale, rise. Turn your right foot to the left. Take your left arm under, making a right angle. Stand on your left hand. So you can either stay in the hip opener, you can begin the half balance. And if you have enough mobility, take your outer edge of your foot and roll the thigh, belly, chest to the sky. The key is pressing your shoulder and your inner knee against each other. Now slowly come down. Some of you can straighten both legs. And exhale. Take your knee back under your hips to plank, to chaturanga, onto the earth. And now bend your knees, catching your outer ankles. Press your feet into your hands and rise. Spread your chest open from the inside. And then rock forward and lift your legs to the sky. Exhale, coming down. Relax into prostration asana. Now come up, crossing your feet behind you. And then take your feet through so that you're coming into Baddha Konasana. Press your hand against your inner thigh and lean to the right so that you're creating more space through your hip joints. You can do this on both sides. And then as you're ready, bring your hands to your feet. Spread the feet open to the sky, lift your heart, and exhale, keep that extension as you fold. Let's do some undulating through the spine so that you keep the fluidity and don't feel stuck or stagnant where you are. Continue to extend through your spine, coming to your edge, relaxing into the opening. Now on an inhale, slowly rise and gather your practice to offer to your life. As you bring the left and right hand together at your center, feel the balance between stability and fluidity, moving outward and being centered, action and relaxation. We will begin on all fours to prepare for this challenging fire practice sequence in which you integrate yogic push-ups with activating standing poses to harness your life energy. Press your hands under your shoulders, broaden your chest. Bring your knees together. As you exhale, round the spine, enlivening the core. Inhale, open the chest. And as you exhale, draw your knee into your navel. And changing sides. Exhale, knee to the navel. Inhale, spread your chest open. Continuing, draw the knee into the navel. And exhale. Extend that leg back, so heel and heart away. Inhale, knee into the navel, and exhale into Plankasana. Now on an inhale, draw your knee into your navel again, and we're preparing for a practice that came through my body called Agni Kriya. And so as you exchange your legs, we're going to bring this now into an energizing rhythm. And this is a really fantastic practice to strengthen your core. If you have wrist issues, please come back onto your knees. So keep your tailbone low and shifting your feet side to side, beginning to feel your inner fire ignite. So let your breath flow with your knees. On an inhale, come back to center. And exhale, extend back into downward dog. And release one wrist at a time up by your hips. Shake it out. Good practice. So come onto your knees, and you can either do this Apana Kriya or grounding Kriya, either from rocking forward onto all fours and then shifting back, taking your tailbone to the heels. And this is a more basic way of practicing, or you can come onto plank, heels together, and exhale, push the breath out. So this is an energizing way of opening the hips and beginning to build your inner fire. So last few rounds. And now press back into downward dog. So looking forward, use that same momentum action, rocking back to step or jump to standing. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Now bend your knees and come up as we begin this Agni Namaskar variation. As you're in Utkatasana or fierce pose, interlace your first 3 fingers to your heart. And as you inhale, extend the arms from your heart overhead, keeping your hips grounded. Exhale, hands to the heart. And on an inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold chest to thighs into forward bend Uttanasana. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale, fold again. This time, come up halfway, bring your hands under your shoulders and step back into Plankasana. So this is the first cycle of the prostration push-ups. Let's begin either on your knees or straight legs. The key is to go down only as far as you can maintain your body in one line of energy. So here you'll do as many as you can in your own rhythm, accessing your core strength with dedication, building inner and outer strength, steadiness of mind. And when you're complete, draw your hips over your knees, hands in front of you, for Anahata Asana, or the heart-opening asana. As you're ready, come forward. And these variations of Anahata and Cobra are counter poses to the strength you develop through the prostration push-ups. So after Cobra, come down, an option to rise into upward dog with the inhale, and exhale, press back into downward dog. Now we'll begin standing poses. So bring your feet together, and on an inhale, extend the right leg to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee into your navel, and on an inhale, extend the leg to the sky again. Knee to navel. And extend from your core to the balls of your feet. One more round, drawing the knee to the navel, and bring your foot forward between your hands. Inhale, round through the core, and then exhale, radiate in the 4 directions through your legs, forward, back, down, and up. Now keeping that base of lunge, rise into crescent asana. Interlace your first 3 fingers and bring your hands in front of your heart. So coming into the same pattern, arms reach up with the inhale, exhale, hands to the heart. Continuously extending from your lower belly, bringing lightness to the spine. Exhale, hands to the heart. And now come back down and take your left knee to the earth. Straighten your right leg, lift your heart with the inhale, and exhale, bow into forward bend. Now as you come forward into Plankasana, prepare again for the prostration push-ups, either on your knees or straight legs, and begin. Now in this cycle, focus on the energy of igniting your inner fire and translating this into your life. Keeping the integrity of your core. As you're ready, go into Anahata Asana. Exhale, drawing the energy into your belly. If you can, stretching the heart forward. Now come forward through Sphinx, slide your hands back, and rise into low cobra. Or you can come into Shalabhasana, lifting the heart and radiating through the legs. Interlace your hands behind you. And exhale, come down and relax for breath. And then rising into upward dog again, keeping the vital flow. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And exhale, draw your knee into your navel, awakening your core. Inhale, extending. Exhale, knee to navel. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring the foot forward between your hands. So come into lunge, inhale, coil, and exhale, radiating. And keeping that base, lift your arms overhead, interlacing your first 3 fingers, bringing the hands to the heart. And on an inhale, sweep the arms forward, stretching the arms overhead, feeling the quality of focus. As you extend your arms forward, lift your arms overhead. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Now exhale, hands to the earth, and a brief counter pose. Take the right knee down, straighten the left leg, bow. And inhale, come forward into lunge, and prepare now again for prostration push-ups. Either straight legs or knees bent. Inhale, and exhale, begin. Now focus on embodying being centered in your inner fire. Keeping yourself centered in the action. Not pushing ahead, nor holding back. It's okay if you only go 1 inch, but you're staying centered in the integrity of your experience in your body. When you're complete, come into the counter pose, opening the shoulders, relaxing the heart to the earth. And on an inhale, come forward for the back bending variation. This time from Shalabhasana, bend one leg and extend the opposite arm forward. And changing sides. Inhale, changing opposite arm and leg. And this time interlacing the hands behind you, lifting your heart, extending through your toes. And exhale, come down, relax and feel. Now rise and press back onto your knees and getting ready for the Apana Kriya, or the energetic grounding. You can either be on your knees rocking back or with straight legs, heels in. Exhale, push the air out. Release any stress, any tension, and enliven yourself with this inner fire movement. And get ready to translate that into stepping or jumping forward, rocking back from downward dog, rock and step or jump to standing, come up halfway, exhale, fold. Now bend your knees for Utkatasana, fierce pose. Arms extend overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Now as you pulse here, take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. You can make a fist and press down on one hand as you extend the top arm to the sky. Exhale, bring the top arm to the bottom fist, and inhale, extend the arm again. Exhale, return back to center. Twisting from the belly into the upper chest, inhale, the arm extends, and exhale into forward bend. Bend your knees, rising up, preparing for the other side. Exhale, draw the opposite arm across now. Make a fist with the bottom hand. Press down and lift your chest, lift your belly out of your thigh. And as you do this arm movement, expand the chest to the sky with the inhale and maintain the twist with the exhale. Now come back to center, exhale, fold. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, step back for the prostration push-ups again. So listening to your body, rising and lowering in your own pace. And as you're ready, come down onto your knees and gather all of that centering and direct it now through the back bend. Hands under the shoulders for cobra, or you can come into the one-legged bow pose variations. As you hold your right foot with both hands, radiate the opposite leg, and then draw that foot in and go through bow pose through the center, and then change sides. Catch the left foot with both hands, radiating the right foot. Come back to center and inhale, full extension. Exhale, come down, relax and feel. And as you're ready, rise up again to upward dog and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, extend the right leg to the sky, keeping internal rotation through the back leg. Exhale, draw the knee into the navel, and inhale, extend the leg again. Exhale, draw your knee into your navel, and this time bring the foot forward between your hands. Take your left knee down, preparing to twist. Draw your arms overhead. Exhale, take the hands down the center line and draw your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. As you press down, revolve your chest to the sky, freeing your top arm with the inhale. And exhale, come back to center. If you feel steady, press your back leg to the sky. If you want to go to the next level, free your back arm and wrap around your front leg. Otherwise, stay steady and enjoy the twist revolving from your left kidney to your navel, and navel draws your spine towards the sky. Now exhale, take your hands to the earth. Left knee down, straighten the right leg. Bow and fold. Now come forward into lunge. Inhale into plank. And prepare again for the prostration push-ups. So this time, as you're flowing on your knees or straight legs, focus on energizing, letting the vitality of the movement energize your life. And exhale, come down into Anahata Asana. And come forward onto your belly. Bend your knees, catch your outer ankles. Press down and rise up now into full bow pose. Rocking back, opening the chest, and then release down. And slowly rise now into upward dog, and exhale into downward dog. Inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee into the navel. Inhale, extend the leg to the sky. Exhale, knee into navel. Bring your foot forward between your hands. And let your right knee come down. Inhale, coming up. So setting up for the twist, draw your hands down the center line. Extend the elbow to the outside. Press down and rise up. Now free your top arm. Exhale, bring the hand back to center. And with each inhale, expanding even more fully. If you like, taking the back leg up and or wrapping your arm around. As you're ready, come back to center. Feel the counter pose for the left leg, straightening and folding with the exhale. Now inhale, come forward. And exhale, press back, preparing for the prostration push-up. Again, as you're ready. Now focus on empowering your life through being empowered through this movement. One breath, one movement at a time, creating the inner and outer strength to realize and manifest your dreams. So exhale, come down into Anahata Asana on your knees, extending the arms, rolling the shoulders open. And now sliding forward so that you come up onto all fours. Come into the final variation of the bow pose. Eyes steady on a point. Reach across to catch your back foot with your left hand. Extend the foot to the sky. Exhale, come back and release. And change legs. Extend the left leg to the sky. Reach the right hand around. Press the foot into your hand. Inhale, open. Exhale back to center and release. So sitting back on your heels, come up to standing on the knees, hands to the sacrum, and open your chest for Ustrasana. If you can take your hands to your heels. Keep pressing the pubic bone and tailbone down and climbing up all sides of your torso, front, back, and sides. On an inhale, come up to sitting. And exhale, take a moment to rest, feel, taking your knees wide, one hand on top of the other, and bow. So as the counter pose for the back bends, come up with your hands even with your knees and round your chest back, shoulders release. Hands even with the knees, inhale, come up rounding, stretching, and then rolling over your feet, preparing for Bakasana. So stretch your fingertips forward, elbows to the outside, lift up through the core, shift forward, and then enjoy one foot, and if possible, both feet at a time in Bakasana. This is a fantastic counter pose for back bends, and it's part of our strengthening cycle in the inner fire. If you like, you can come down and do the twisting variations. Parshva you can either sit down and twist, or if you want to take it to the next level, hands to the right, shift and lift your heels even with your buttocks. Come down and changing sides. Right elbow to the outside of the thigh. As you're ready, shifting forward, taking one foot at a time to balance. And slowly back to center. And this time, rise up and complete with Padahastasana, standing on your hands, fingertips to the front of the heels, lifting the heart and folding. So either knees bent or straight legs. Folding deeper in Uttanasana, forward bend. As you're ready, come up and complete your practice by coming onto your knees, the width of your mat, feet together. And as you bow, bow to your inner fire. Bow to the radiant energy inside you. Bow to your natural happiness and health, and offer this light to the world. Come onto all fours for this integrating sequence that embodies all of the elements and corresponding chakras, from the earth element at the base of the body to the opening of the heart chakra. Starting with cat's breath, expanding the heart, and warming up the spine as you exhale and fold. So that will be our pattern. Inhale, opening, and exhale, rounding the spine, crown of the head, bows to the base of the spine. Slowly, as we begin with the earth element, moving calmly, consciously. Exhale, relaxing the neck, emptying the jaw. Inhale, expanding again. And as you exhale, getting into the flow of your movement. Now we'll reverse the flow, and this time when you come forward, exhale through your mouth. And inhale, round. Exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension in the face. Inhale, rounding. And exhale, coming back to center. Now keeping the pelvis open to the sky, extend back into downward facing dog, either with the knees bent or straight legs. Now bring your feet together, and on an inhale, extend the right leg to the sky, spreading the toes. Moving slowly so that when you bring your foot forward between your hands, the left knee comes to the ground. And exhale, bowing into the forward bend. And take your arms wider so that you inhale and come forward through your heart, Your elbows are over your wrist. And exhale, shifting back. So 2 more cycles as we flow through this movement and begin to open the hips. Really center your mind in the here and now. Getting close to the earth as you exhale. And now coming up, inhale, come back onto all fours, stretch your arms out in front, and lower down into Anahata Asana. So your forehead or your heart is close to the earth. Now as you come forward, rise into the low cobra. Or you can extend up into the high cobra. And exhale, press back into the prostration asana. Rising into upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And bring your feet together. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee into your navel, bring the foot forward. Take the back heel down, inhale, and exhale into the forward fold. Now widening the arms, opening the hip, inhale, come forward, and exhale, shifting back. Inhale, coming forward, and exhale, shifting back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, melting back. Now inhale, come forward, and come into the grounded variation of a chaturanga. Heart to the earth, sliding through slowly, and listening to your body with a low cobra for strength, arising into the upper body, no strain in the lower back for the high cobra. Exhale, come down, relax. Inhale, rise. And exhale, press back into downward dog. And now evolving from the earth element at the base of the spine to the water element in the center of the pelvis. So you can bring your feet together, and on an inhale, extend the right leg to the sky. So we're bringing more fluid movement into the body as the knee come into the navel. Take the foot forward, following the same pattern, knee down, heart opens. But this time, as you exhale and melt back, you're going to draw your hips forward, sweep the arms overhead, and like you're swimming, turn your palms away. Exhale, straighten the right leg, and flow down. Inhale, coming forward through the lunge, sweep the arms up. Long breath. Exhale, cascading down. Inhale, come forward, bend your knees, sweep the arms up. And exhale, relax back. Now inhale, come forward. And exhale, knees under the hips, stretching the hands forward, and melt down. Now rocking through, press your pelvis into the earth, and come into the fluid cobra, Sahaja Bhujangasana, rolling one shoulder then the other. And this allows you to open your shoulders and free your neck so that you can bring the full opening into your thoracic spine. The water element bring ease and fluidity into your body. As you exhale, relax down. Now inhale, translate that fluidity as you rise into upward dog, and exhale, press back into downward dog. Inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. Exhale, draw the knee to navel between your hands. And knee comes down, straighten your left leg. Inhale and exhale, bow. Now continuing, arms wide, rising up. Turn your palms and exhale, come down into the forward bend. Inhale, coming forward through the lunge, opening through the pelvis, arms sweep up. Exhale, cascading down. One more round, inhale, rise. And exhale, melting down. Now come forward into lunge and prepare for a flowing side balance asana or flowing Vashisthasana. Come into Plankasana. Now shift both heels to the right. Take your left arm overhead and sweep it down as you exhale to change sides. Both heels sweep to the left. Inhale, sweep the right arm overhead, and exhale, changing sides. Inhale. Shifting, draw the arm up with the inhale, and exhale back to center. Now your choice. You can lower down with your knees and then heart anahata, chin to the earth or forehead to the earth. Come forward and the fluid Bhujangasana again. Fluid cobra, expressing now the full height of your potential, always extending out of the lower back so the pubic bone and tailbone are stretching back to your legs. Feel the freedom through your neck, through your torso. As you exhale, come down and relax. You can slowly sway from side to side. Now draw your hands into your shoulders, rise into upward dog, and exhale, press back into downward dog. Together. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee into your navel, and inhale, extend the leg to the sky again. So we're preparing for the fire element, Manipura chakra at the navel. Sweep the leg back with the inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. Now inhale, rise into Crescent Asana. Eyes steady on a point. You can bring your hands into reverse namaste. Rising up with the inhale, radiating through your legs with the exhale. You can also shift forward, eyes steady on a point, and come into Virabhadrasana 3. Back leg and internal rotation, hips even. Lengthen your heart directly out of your hip and back leg. Now, as you're ready, maintain this balance and rise into Crescent Asana. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Take your knee down, straighten the right leg, lift your heart and fold. And now come forward into lunge. Inhale into Plankasana, knees down. exhale, chaturanga. And come all the way to the earth. Now inhale, lift your heart and lift your legs and interlace your hands behind you. This is one of the most heating basic back bends, Shalabhasana or locust pose. So rising up, exhale, come down, relax. Translate that strength into upward dog. And then exhale, come into downward dog. Feet together, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, draw the knee into the navel. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, draw the knee into the navel. Inhale, extend the leg back. And exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands and rise into Crescent Asana. From here, you can intertwine the hands and pulse, lifting up and extending evenly through all four sides of the torso. As you exhale, prepare to balance, shift into Virabhadrasana 3. And fly from your roots. And slowly back, inhale, rise into Crescent Asana. And exhale, hands come down. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Bow for a moment in a counter pose, giving the left leg a break. Inhale, come into lunge, into plank. And now sweep both heels to the right and take the left foot out in front of you. So this variation of Vashisthasana with the leg out in front or feet together has a different quality than the flowing sequence. Here you're steadily maintaining the rising energy from the right hand to the left hand, bending that top leg, and then exhale, coming back and changing sides. The right foot is in front if you need that variation. Otherwise, go ahead and bend the top leg, rotate the thigh outwardly, hovering, inhale, and exhale, hands come down. So flowing back into downward dog, we prepare for the heart opening cycle. Anahata chakra. So pulsing through the back of the heart. And then when you're ready, feet together, extend the right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee into the navel, bring the foot forward between your hands, and let the left knee come down. Inhale, rise. And exhale, prepare to twist to the right. Bringing the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh, slowly take it down. Fist with the bottom hand. Therapeutically roll your chest to the sky, creating space between your vertebrae. Let the right arm rise and open. And exhale, let the hand come back to center. One more cycle, inhale, open. And exhale, coming back down. So left knee down, straighten the right leg. And then come back into lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, take your hands behind you to your sacrum. So here's where we experience the back bend. You can either be stable, or you can root your hips and translate that stability into flexibility, arcing back, rolling the shoulders open, radiating from the center of your heart. Keep the subtle pulse rooting and extending back through your chest with the inhale. And then, as you're ready, slowly rise. And hands to the earth with the exhale. Now slowly take your right leg up and your left hand around, catch the big toe side of your foot. Expanding up and exhale, coming down. Inhale, changing sides. Press your foot, rising up. Exhale, release the foot down. Now inhale, open your heart, press back into downward dog. Inhale, feet together, left leg to the sky. And exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. So coming up for the twist first, sweep the arms overhead with the inhale. And exhale, elbow comes to the outside. So you can hover halfway, expand, and then as the elbow comes down, create that lever, pressing down on the fists, lifting the chest. Freeing the top arm to the sky. Moving in a rhythm, if you like, straightening the back leg. Now slowly come down and set up for the back bend. Knee down, lift your heart, first counter pose, and bow. And then coming forward, setting yourself up in the lunge. Bring your hands to the sacrum and climbing up your spine, listen to your neck. If you like, you can arc back, full ecstatic extension. Keep the pulse through the lower body like you're a buoy in the ocean. And as you're ready, inhale into your heart. Exhale, rooting. And now bring your hands back to your heart. Exhale, coming down. And then inhale, extend the left leg and catch the foot with the right hand. Inhale, Dhanurasana. Exhale, down. Inhale, changing legs. Extend the foot to the sky. And exhale, coming down. Now as you're ready, go ahead and extend back into Plankasana. Take the foot overhead or behind you and lift your arm so that you can really drip nectar from your fingertips, letting the spine open. Come back to center with the exhale. Inhale, sweep your right arm up if you need to. Bring the leg in front for balance. Otherwise, you can sweep your front leg behind you. And open your side waist. Now slowly come back to center. Open your knees the width of your mat, toes touch, and come down into wisdom pose to integrate your practice. Come onto your back. for the 7-minute core flow practice. We'll begin with pelvic tilts, which in yoga we call Uddiyana Bandha. As you lengthen through your tailbone, you feel the lower belly draw in and up to the spine. When you're on your back, you can feel your lower back press into the earth. This is the supta or reclining variation. Interlace your hands behind you, lift your shoulder blades and your sacrum off the ground. You can inhale or exhale with this, your choice. Everyone has their own experience. I like to exhale so that the belly is empty. So I'll call that breath, inhale back to center, and exhale, shifting from one side to the other, connecting your elbow towards your knee, but not touching them so that you're really directing the energy into your lower abdominals. As you extend one leg now off the ground, keep your head relaxing back into your hands. Radiate through your feet, keeping the knee right over your hips so that you're really directing the energy into the lower belly. Let your face stay relaxed, be in the rhythm with your breath. Exhale, extending one leg. Inhale, extend the opposite leg up to the sky and reach across with your arms so you can feel this also twisting at the core. You can cross your feet if it bothers you to extend your legs, but shift to the other side now. Inhale, bring both feet up or knees crossed and continue to flow with your breath. Inhaling to center, exhaling across. Really radiating through your legs so the toes are spreading, legs are filled with energy, and you begin to feel the fluid strength at your belly. Staying with it, letting your breath fuel your practice. Now this time, exhale, bend one leg, and if you can, take it into pigeon pose, holding it with your foot, either against your thigh, or you can radiate one leg down and up. So your choice, listening to your lower back, lifting the sit bones off the ground. As your leg comes down, that can be the exhale, and inhale, come back up to center. Follow your natural breath. As you change sides, open your hip. If you need to, you can have the foot down. Otherwise, extending the leg up, radiating the leg down with the exhale and up with the inhale. Now you can either come up and keep your shoulder blades suspended, or you can come all the way down with the exhale. Now inhale, draw both knees over your hips, arms to the side, and extend both knees to the right as you keep your shoulder blades on the earth. As you inhale up, pull through the core, and exhale, change to the other side. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, extend to the other side. You can either look in the direction of your foot, extending the top leg straight, the bottom leg bent, and inhale, draw the foot towards the crown of your head and change sides. So give yourself a few rounds to find this movement, really pulling through the core as you extend your legs. Now coming back to center, knees over your hips, balls of the feet together, heels apart, interlace your hands behind you. And as you exhale, draw the knees in, and inhale, open your inner legs. Exhale, draw the knees in, and inhale, open your inner legs. Coming up and feeling the dual action of hip opening and core strengthening. Now straightening your legs. From here, you can straighten the legs halfway down. If you need to, draw your knees into your chest. And as the legs extend down, only go as far as it feels good for your lower back. And still maintaining abdominals to the spine. Now do this flow one more round, taking the legs as far as you're in control without strain. Knees into the chest. And now take your heels over your knees and extend through your legs. If you can, hold your feet. Now as you radiate through your legs, on the inhale, draw your heels over your knees. As you exhale, radiate directly out of your hips, exchanging arms with your breath. Exhale, extending. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, extending. Now from here, extend your legs out, knees draw into the chest and up to the sky. If you can, go in this circular movement. If it bothers your lower back, keep your knees bent. One more time, extending, circling around. And draw your knees into your chest, shifting from side to side. So good practice. Come up to center and bow forward, ready for whatever the flow may bring. Come down for this forward bend sequence. You can begin by extending your legs for forward bend Paschimottanasana, either having your knees bent to have this more of an extension through your lower back, or if you can, straighten your legs while extending your heart out of your pelvis. You can wave through the spine to embody your essential fluidity. As you melt towards the earth, enliven your legs from your sit bones to your heels, keeping the shoulders relaxed and the spine alive and vibrant. Now feel your breath wave here, rising from the base of the spine to your heart. This is the energetic breath. And exhale slowly from your heart to your base. Nourishing yourself with the inhale and relaxing deeper, legs towards the earth, face towards the back of the brain. And as you're ready, slowly rise for wide angle forward bend, Upavishta Konasana. Extend through your heels, and again, use the wave motion as you come forward. You can keep that pulse ever so slightly in the spine as you go deeper, either on your elbows or forehead, resting on your hands. Return to your breath wave, feeling the rhythm of nature inside your breath. Exhaling through your mouth, emptying any tension, emptying excess thought, coming into the radiant consciousness that is your very being. Continuing to ripple the spine forward with your breath, so that on the next inhale as you rise and bring your feet together for Baddha Konasana or bound angle pose, you can just sway from one side, opening the inner thigh, creating more space in your hip joint. Neck is relaxed. And then lifting up, follow the breath wave again, lengthening through the spine, coming back into the slow rhythm of your breath as you inhale and rise, and exhale, cascading forward from your grounded hips into the earth. Inwardly balancing. Your receptive nature is primary, listening within. Receiving the sacred flow of your breath. Finding space in this often challenging but still calming forward bend. Now inhale, rise, bring your knees together, and coming onto your back. This time hold the inside arches of your feet, knees to the outside of your rib cage. And then extend your legs and just relax. So rest here in the ground of your sacred being. So come into Shavasana, your feet hip distance apart, your hands stretched away from your hips. If you like, you can place a pillow under your knees or under your neck, but allow yourself to be comfortable so that you can completely relax into the earth. I'm going to guide you very briefly into a relaxation from the crown of the head to the feet, and then just enjoy the deep peace of letting go. You can stay here as long as you like, or you can rise at the end of this healing music. So as you inhale, draw your breath up from your feet, through your hips, to your heart, to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, release through your mouth a cascade of healing energy all the way down, as if your body is melting into the earth. You can continue with a few more rounds of breath like this, exhaling through the mouth until you are guided into that quiet center within.